Hello folks, welcome. It's the first call of the week. It's Monday and it's pre-Zoom time and I'm your host Andy. Okay guys, as you've just seen, if you don't know what we're doing here, just all you have to do is watch that video. It'll give you a flavor for what we're doing. We are launching a metaverse. Hang on a second, I'll just put my little logo up the top. Where's it gone? Right, we are launching a brand new metaverse. There we go. Hang on a second. So I don't know where that's gone. My apologies, guys. Yeah, we're doing two things here, guys. If you didn't know, we are launching a brand new metaverse. We're also launching a token, which is called Gmeta Token. And that is the currency we're going to use in our metaverse. That's the only token we're going to use in our metaverse. Now, folks, unless you've been on a desert island for a couple of years, you can't have failed to have heard of the phrase metaverse, NFT, and other such related items. Now, the metaverse has been around for actually quite a long time. 19 years ago, Second Life kicked off with their version of what we now know to be a metaverse. A lot of people, like myself, thought people were crazy, appearing as avatars in this strange virtual world. But like a lot of pioneers, people do mock things when they don't understand them, and that has led us to where we are now. They were the pioneers of the metaverse. Now, in the meantime, a lot of other metaverse projects have grown, come into existence and flourished. Things like Sandbox, Decentraland, Somnium Space, Crypto Voxels, just to name a few. There are more, but we're going to be different, guys, because what we're doing is we're forming a bridge between those other metaverses and ours. So in other words, we don't see them as competition. We actually see them as an enhancement of what we are doing. Now, as I said, we are building a metaverse. And as you can probably gather, that's quite an expensive undertaking. Have a look at our progress with our metaverse so far. We've only just started building this. This will not be released until we've raised the princely sum of $5 million. But have a look at this, please.
Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Don't you think we're done?
Okay, so that is what our metaverse is actually going to look like. In fact, they've enhanced it even further. The guys in the team who are building it, very, very talented people. Now, I want to show you something right now, which is our back office. I want to give you an idea of what we're doing here. Okay. Now, as I said, we're raising $5 million. We're raising $5 million in a pre-sale of Gmeta tokens. We're selling 20% of the Gmeta tokens, the total that will ever exist, in 5 rounds of $1 million each. And as you can see, we're actually already in round 2. We've already raised the first million, and we're $138,000 into round 2. So at the minute, if you want to get involved, you need to get back to the person who invited you on this call, get their link, and I would suggest you make an instant purchase. Buy one slot at $50. As you can see, you can buy as many as you want or can afford, no problems. And for each slot, you're going to get 2.15 million Gmeta tokens. They will be airdropped to your wallet, the wallet you provide us when you join up, when we launch. Now, why I said to get the link and make a purchase immediately is because you will get your own link, but that only becomes live when you make a purchase. Okay, so why do you want to do that? Well, as you can see, you get 100% bonus match from your level 1 referrals. So if I bring John to Gmeta One and John buys $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, I get $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens. And if John brings Sammy, who's on this call, if John brings Sammy to Gmeta One and Sammy makes a purchase of $1,000, well, John will get $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, but I will also get $500 worth because you also get 50% bonus match from level 2 referrals purchases as well. This has never been done before in this space. So this is a unique opportunity for people to stack and build as many Gmeta tokens as possible. Now, we're going to discuss a few things further on in this short show, because people will often ask us, how much is that going to be worth? But we cannot possibly predict exactly what that's going to be worth. We can, however, give you some ideas of previous metaverse experiences and how they have panned out with their respective tokens. But first of all, I'm just going to let you watch another short video. This just outlines the use case for our token.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, folks, so, as you can see there, the use case is undeniable. Once we create this metaverse and launch this token, we're going to have people with millions and millions of Gmeta tokens, either who have purchased them or who have earned them for referring others. Now, the only token you're going to be able to use in our metaverse is Gmeta tokens. So if you want to buy something, you're going to need that. If you want to buy land, you want to build property, you want to buy an NFT, if you want to play a game, you're going to need Gmeta tokens. If you even want to put clothes on your avatar when you create your little character, you're going to need to buy those, and you're going to need to use Gmeta tokens. So the use case is right there. And the other thing a successful cryptocurrency launch needs is liquidity. Liquidity gives a cryptocurrency stability, so that is backing a token up with a sizable chunk of money. And we are going to put $2.5 million into locked liquidity into our cryptocurrency. Now, the thing with that is, even if somebody doesn't want to get involved in our metaverse, we will have a token with $2.5 million in locked liquidity. That's going to be very stable and a very attractive proposition for people just wanting to invest in the token itself. Absolutely huge. Now, I want to give you an idea. This is one such other metaverse token, and all these metaverse tokens have done massive, have underwent massive gains in the last year. Now, this is Sandbox. This was one of the original metaverse projects. Now, their token is called SAND. Please go to CoinGecko and look it up if you want, SAND. Now, if you look at their token when it was launched way back in August of 2020. And it was launched at the princely sum of 8 cents. Now, when that token was launched, it just ticked along because their metaverse, as we know it now, hadn't actually started. It was just Sandbox was available as a mobile game, a smartphone game. It wasn't a full-blown metaverse. But last autumn or fall, as you call it in the States, Mark Zuckerberg started talking about the metaverse. Everybody started taking an interest, and that coincided with the launch of their metaverse. And as you can see, there was a massive, massive spike. Now, as I said, that token was launched at 8 cents. The all-time high for that token was $8.40, and that was on November 25th last year. Now, think about that. If you were holding hundreds of thousands of those tokens and you bought them at 8 cents and they went all the way up to $8.40, oh my goodness, you'd be a very happy person right now, obviously. But we've gotten something even better because their token didn't have $2.5 million in locked liquidity. Obviously, their token did have a use case, which is, again, undeniable. But we're giving you the chance to earn these for nothing, for absolutely nothing. I'm going to go back into the back office. I want to give you some food for thought. Please do not consider this as some sort of financial advice or any guarantee that this scenario could actually happen. But please just want to use this as food for thought. Now, say, for example, you bought yourself 10 slots or earned yourself 10 slots. Let's call it 20 slots, right? Because that's a nice round figure of $1,000. Say, for example, you purchased 20 slots at $1,000 or bought yourself one slot and brought enough people in the next few weeks to earn yourself, as I've already shown, 4 million, that is 43 million Gmeta tokens, okay? Now imagine you did that. Remember, you've got 43 million Gmeta tokens. Let's put that in, 43. Okay, now that's cost you either $1,000 just a purchase of by yourself, or you brought enough people in to accumulate that. Say, for example, our token only went to 10 cents. 10 cents, not dollars, $8 like I've just shown you with another one. 10 cents. You would have yourself the princely sum of $4,300,000. Bear in mind, if you bought these, you'd have only spent $1,000, and this is only if our token goes to 10 cents. Imagine it went to $1. Okay, guys, just food for thought, just food for thought. And even if it was only 1 cent, you'd still have yourself $430,000. I think you'd be very happy. So you have the chance to earn these for absolutely nothing right now. And when this pre-sale is over, and that could end at any given time, because we've got some very big people coming in and corporate organizations looking at what we're doing. I'm very pleased with what we're doing. Now, once that's over, this pre-sale's over, you cannot earn Gmeta tokens for free ever again. So please take this chance and go for it, because what you do between now and when we launch will dictate your status in our brand new metaverse. Now, folks, as well as that, we also, if that's not good enough, we're actually giving you the opportunity to earn. Let's have a look at that. Dum, 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 dum. Let's just share my screen. Sorry, I don't think you could see my calculator, but that hopefully the message came across there. My apologies, it was about how I was sharing stuff. Okay, we've got some competitions. As well as that, we've got the leaderboard here. If you click the leaderboard, we've got 4 competitions. We're not only giving you away free Gmeta tokens, we've got competitions. So here's one, for example. Every round, we have these 4 competitions, and at the end of that round, we clear this leaderboard and start all over again, just so somebody's not like out of sight, ahead, over the horizon, ahead of everybody. It's fair. We put it back to 0 at the start of the round. Now, if you're one of the people who finishes the round as one of the top 10 recruiters, that's the person with the most direct referrals who have at least bought 1 slot. You will automatically receive an NFT. Now, that NFT, you can hold it, sell it, or actually stake it when our metaverse goes live and earn yourself passive income, because we're going to have a staking pool with $300,000 in there to back that up. Similarly, if you're in the top 10 team builders, that's the people with the most referrals with a minimum purchase. If you end up in the top 10 there, you're also going to get an NFT, and you will also get a chance to win an Oculus 2 virtual reality headset. So the top 10 recruiters, the top 10 people will go into one draw for an Oculus 2 headset. The top 10 team builders, they will go into a draw for another one. The top 10 team contributors, that's the people whose team have put the most money in. The top 10 people in there will also get an NFT, and those 10 will also go in for a third Oculus 2 headset. And then finally, there's the top 10 investors. That's the people who put the most money in, and they will also get an NFT and go into the draw for their own Oculus 2 headset. So there's 4 headsets there. Finally, at the end of this, once we've drawn the 4 headsets, we take all the top 10 people, 40 of them, and put them into one draw for a 5th and final Oculus 2 a virtual reality headset. Okay, so there's also prizes to be won. We also have, it's not a competition as such, it's just purely the first 300 people who put in $10,000. And there's quite a few, as you can see, who have done that already. There you go, 27. Oh, we're close, we're close. We're not that close. We've still got about 270. So there's still obviously ample opportunity to do that. We have had somebody put in the princely sum of 150,000, 96,000, 79,000, 75,000. Now, if you're one of the first 300, you're going to get yourself a very exclusive NFT, and you will become a VIP. Now, what does that do for you? Well, I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm going to show you. Hang on a second. Have a look at this.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C-notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the rilla. I need that Skrilla on the rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on.
Okay, guys, so yes, you get a lot of other benefits as well. And as you can see, if you are one of the people who puts in $10,000, all of those people will go into a draw, and 3 of them will win those cars, those Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcats. Just iconic, amazing American muscle cars. You can't actually take the money in lieu if you do not want the actual car itself. Okay, guys, so we'll be doing that when we actually launch this. And there's Sammy. He's on this call. He's won. How many NFTs have you got, Sammy? 2? Because you can't, guys, get into more those competitions that we have. You can't actually get into all the categories. So you could, let me just show you again. Okay, you could fall into all of these categories. You could be the person who's recruited the most personals. You could also have the biggest team. You could also have a team that's put in more money than anybody. You could also have invested more money. So if somebody walked in here and put in $10,000 and brought in more people, they would actually qualify in all of those categories. So you could actually qualify in them all and get multiple shots at these headsets as well. Now, just because, sorry, I know you guys didn't see my screen earlier, and I just want to get this across again. My apologies for that. It was just a matter in which I shared this screen. It didn't actually work. So, look, guys, what I said was, imagine you bought 20 slots at $1,000, yeah? Let's just do it. You would have yourself 43 million. And as I said, if our token, we can't speculate, but this is just what we call dream mode. So please don't take this as what's going to actually happen. But as I already said, we've got a use case and we've got more liquidity than a lot of those other tokens were at launch from those other metaverses probably put together. So, we've got more liquidity than that lot put together. And we obviously have that use case scenario now. And as I said, imagine it went to 10 cents only, not $1, not $10, not $8. Automatically, you would be a multiple dollar millionaire. That's dollars, guys, that price, that figure. So, as I said earlier, please, hopefully that will give you a jolt better than a Will Smith slap in the face, because, guys, this is real. And as I said already, what you do now, between now and when we join, when we launch, will dictate how you fare in our brand new metaverse. And those other, not to mention the price of land, because in Sandbox, when it launched, the price of land on average was about $100. You're doing well now to get anything for under $10,000 on Sandbox. So you've got multiple opportunities here, not just to earn from the token, but also to earn when we get this metaverse launched. You'll be able to go and snap up land at a bargain price, and that land will probably only go one way price-wise. So this is the opportunity of 2021. This is it, guys. This is not some scam. This is not some meme coin with no basis, no use case, just a trend, just a fad that will fade. Absolutely no chance of that here, guys. So please think about it very carefully. Now, we do have our Zoom call. Just a bit of news. Friday's Zoom call is Fun Friday. And everybody who's attended our Zooms throughout the week, their names are taken down and are put into a draw. Now, we had 3 Zooms last week because on Thursday we had an AMA call, an Ask Me Anything call elsewhere. So there were people who were on all 3 calls last week. Their names have been taken down. Now, Friday, because Miguel wasn't feeling good and Richmond is away on family duty, we decided to cancel Friday's call. So Fun Friday's call is actually today. So this is going to be Fun Day rather than Monday. And you need to go to gmeta1.live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, again, just to confuse everybody further, in the UK, our clocks went forward, so I've changed that UK time again. It's now back to where it was if you're in the UK. It's now at 9 p.m. because we've caught up, so to speak. So the time difference in EST between the UK and us now is 5 hours again. So it's all back to normal. So it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please go to gmeta1.live. Please don't ask me for the Zoom link. There isn't one. You go to gmeta1.live, enter that in your browser. That will take you direct to the call. We'll be doing a draw. We'll be giving away $200 today to anybody who's on the call. We're going to take their name down and put it with the 3 sets of names we have for last week's Zooms, and we're going to do a draw. Now, normally what we do is we give away 5 prizes of $40. So there's every incentive to jump on the call later. We will see you then. Thank you very much for joining me, and take care and enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you later on. Bye now.